Yo, K-Kunnnn here. Today I'll be showcasing the M0W0 buff that is available at the media server, so let's get into Joe Mama's kit and then showcase it on Deadly Assault with my boomer gameplay. So the livestream showcased this. The way to activate the buff is just to go into her skill and click the two rotating film reels at the bottom. You just have to enable it. I don't know if it will be like different on the official server, but this is how I activated it on the media server. And as you can see from her additional ability, you can now run a stunner agent instead of being like locked behind the same element and the same faction, W. Now her team flexibility is now good. You can pretty much run like lighter Chingy trigger without like sacrificing your Ellen's damage. Pretty cool. With Ellen's kit, she is now pretty comfy to play with her buffs. She now has an easy to proc parry with her charge attack. If successfully pairing with the charge attack, you get like 3 charges of flash freeze. I have tested this with most of the enemy's attack, and you can pretty much parry anything as long as you have like basic timing skills. I usually test this on Pompey's explosive attacks, and if you can parry that, you can pretty much parry like a freaking nuclear bomb. Instead of like a coughing baby, it's now like a sleep deprived goth shark girl versus like a hydrogen bomb. Her dodge attack transitions to her Lost Void skill, where she steps back and launches an icy wave which travels a long distance as shown in the video. So now her dodge is 100 times better with huge iframes when she steps back. Very nice. This makes her a lot more safe to play while doing a lot of damage at the same time. The old dodge literally had literally no iframes after you finish her scissor attacks, so this is a huge quality of life for her. Another thing with her dodge is that if you charge it to the max, she will do a new basic attack rotation instead of the old one, leading to the spinning scissor kick to the huge slash at the end. And the icing to the cake here is that if you now charge her dash attack, it will charge faster than when you normally just charge it without any previous attack sequences, which is really nice. It will just keep the flow of combat for Ellen a lot more fast paced, and you're not stuck in this like wonky state of maintaining her flash freezes. If you're M0, you could still feel it, but it's a lot less annoying than her previous state. Now her basic attack called the Glacial Blade Wave have changed, adding a new set of animation that literally has a lot of iframes that transitions to her spinning blade kick and huge slash attack, with her literally swimming up in the air, making your attack rotation with her kinda change a bit. Now you want to EX skill after she does her huge slash attack and just repeating that over and over. If you're like at M2, probably just transition to her Shark Nami attack. Her old basic attack is still in her kit. You can only get it if you just like do her short dash attack and maybe quick assisting or parrying the enemies with M0W0, and you will go straight back into her old basic attacks. And if you just like stand still for 1 second if you max her charge dash attack. Also note, you can swap to another agent while she does her huge slash attack and her glacial blade around like the first half, and she'll get out of combat. Now her EX skill hasn't changed much, but if you do her Shark Nami, her second EX skill, she will now do a huge slash attack much more quickly without the wind up. So people with like M2, this will be a huge buff since you can constantly do her Shark Nami in her attack rotation. Now I may be glazing her a bit too much, but one problem I have encountered with her kit now is that if she does her huge slash attack, the enemies like Dolahan, Thanatos, small mobs that are easily knocked back because her huge slash attack knocks them back. If you're in a certain distance, you will encounter missing the first half of your EX skill Tail Slam on the enemy, which is the first 2 attacks, which is kinda huge, especially if you're at like M0. This isn't really an issue if you have like M2, since you can transition to your Shark Nami instead of the Tail Slam. So just be aware of this, get near the enemies as much as possible. But that's the one probable issue I have with her kit that I found. There might be more, but that's one I have noticed quite often happening to me. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the Deadly Assault showcase. That's pretty much it for me. Sub so I can stay in the basement, leave a like for the algorithm, comment down below what do you think about these buffs and potential issues that comes with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it again. Bye, enjoy the showcase.
There will be time to act around. Just stop and listen. Let's do what I want. On Monday, wanna hang out with friends. Tuesday, I'll try out a fast pace. Get out of the holidays and the seasons. Can't feel my patience running clean. Oh, I wish that you could just take it easy. Lay back, find I was so good on my terrors. You would never say hello to my jobs. This just gotta bite, don't you know? I can't want you, but I can't catch a three every second and every minute on my day. You work right, I do it just fine. Don't understand. Friday is good, but to class. Saturday, I put on my best dress. Get out the way, I'll have a taste of my seasons. Can't feel my patience running thin. Oh, I wish that you could just take it easy. Lay back, fight is the way. I roll so good on my toes. You can say hello to my jobs. This job's gonna bite, don't you know? Don't you know? You should know that I'll buy them all. Push just gotta bite, you know. Hurry up and get it down, but don't run my patience to the ground. If you need me here, this just gotta bite, don't you know? Yeah, you better keep it down. Trying second to now. You will get to say hello to my jobs. This just gotta bite, don't you know?